Okay, so for the last 4 weeks, I have been using this product and now I'm ready to share it with you. This is the 3-in-1 40K Cavitation Slimming Machine from Mychway. And I've been using it for the last 4 weeks. If you are new here, I am Patrice, the Patrice.Denise, over here living a healthy, sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. And I am a wellness warrior, and so are you, because I am conquering health challenges that may come my way that I can control and doing my best due diligence to combat, fight, and overcome those challenges. But for the last 4 weeks, I have been using this machine because if you know, I am on a GLP-1 and I am specifically on Mounjaro. I have been on Mounjaro for well over almost 3 years. Actually, almost 3 years. Coming up here in a couple of weeks, it'll be 3 years. And I have lost the weight. I have maintained the weight. And so now I'm working on my physique. I'm working on sculpting, slimming, and doing different things to my physique to get it to where I want it to be, right? And obviously, we may never get it to that point that we want it to be, but we can work towards it, right? Right. So I have been using this machine, and I want to take time to thank Mychway for sending over this machine for me to try out and review and to share with you guys. But first, let's go back to the day that I got it, and then we'll come back here and catch up, and I'll tell you all about the machine. So I got the machine on yesterday. To give you reference. Today is September the 25th. I got the machine on yesterday. I opened it, and this is already out because I opened it and this was the first thing that I picked up. I said, let me read about it. Let me read about this machine. I know what fat cavitation is, but I wanted to, read the instructions. Most of us don't like to read instructions, but I said, let me read these instructions. All right, zoom in. 1, 2, 3, it goes through all the different things, telling you what not to do, where to place it, and what to do. And we'll get into all that later on in the video. But it says, if you are currently taking weight loss drugs, please discontinue their use 1 to 2 months before using this instrument. And I went like, ah! So I was like, wait, what is going on? I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. So, of course, you got to do your research. So I went ahead and did my research. And the reason that it says that, or the reason that they caution you to stop the medications, because weight loss medications, your body or your metabolic system is kind of being changed, right? Your body is processing food, your body is processing fats differently. And with that, your kidney and your liver and things like that can be affected even while you're on a weight loss drug. So it says to consult with your doctor. So I am going to highly suggest, before you move forward with anything, anytime you do something that pertains to the insides of your body, if you have a trusted professional, a trusted provider, a trusted healthcare provider, talk with them first and get their recommendation before moving forward. So that's exactly what I did. I'm going to put a little clip in to let you know I went ahead and sent a message over to my doctor, my provider, and I did that on yesterday. As soon as I got this, I was like, oh no. So I went ahead and sent him a message, and he called me today, and here's a piece of that conversation.
Glycerol, and then your body uses the glycerol as energy. So I don't really think that there's anything terrible about that overall, and I don't think that you need to worry about it. Your Mounjaro slows down your gut a little bit, so there's like things stick around your stomach for a little bit longer, but I don't really think that would affect your lymphatic system very much. Mm-hmm. So I think you'd be fine.
Perfect. Yeah, I was just, it said on the to check in. I was like, okay, let me just check in. I don't think there's anything that should be, alarming.
Yeah,
but
it seems pretty minimally invasive.
He gave me the green light to proceed. Basically, you want to make sure your kidney function, your liver function, the lymphatic system is all a go before you move forward with this system. So I'm excited to share with you over the next 4 to 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, how it's going. I'm going to start using the product. I'm going to show you all about it, and I'm going to show you the results at the end. And if you're interested, Mychway did provide me a code that you can use. Use the code Patrice15 to get a percentage off of your order. So I got all that out the way, and I have been using this machine for 4 weeks now, and I can tell the difference. And I'm going to show you the difference in just a second as well. I'm going to show you how I used it and what I've been doing and my results for using it after 4 weeks. But this is, let me show you closer. This is the 3-in-1, because there's 3 different things that I can do, 3 different modes. 40K Lipo Ultrasonic Cavitation Slimming Machine. So there's a lot that you can do with this machine. So let me just first explain what it can do. It's ultrasonic cavitation. So that function, and that's this 40K right here. And this is the function, if I can zoom in for you here a little bit closer. This is the function that I have been using the most, the 40K. And when I say 3-in-1, that's because there's 3 different nozzles or 3 different pieces that you would use for the different functions. And this is the one that I have been using the most, is the 40K cavitation. And it's an ultrasonic cavitation. And what it does is it uses sound waves to break down fat cells. So the fat cells that are under your skin, it uses sound waves to break that down. And with that, we would use this nozzle right here. And I use the gel that they sent. So you have to use gel. I use the gel that they sent, and I use this. And it's painless, it's gentle, but over time, you're going to see some difference. It's going to help smooth and contour areas like your belly, your thighs, your arms, and just think areas where you're trying to get different, you're trying to break down those fat cells. And then this face RF. Now, to be honest, I have not used this function because I have been concentrating more on my core. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. But the face RF, face radio frequency, and then the eye radio frequency. So they have the 2 nozzles for that, or the 2 pieces for that. And this is for the eye. It's a little smaller than the actual face because you want to be able to get closer to your eye area. And here's for the total face area. But you would use these 2 if you are tightening loose skin. So you want to tighten those areas on your face that's looser. You want to improve elasticity. And it's amazing for the areas that need firming after weight loss. So many of us are on GLP-1 journeys, and we want to tighten those different areas of our face. Or they do have other options where you can do the neck and so forth. But to be honest, I have not used the radio frequency components for the face or the eye. I strictly stayed with the 40K cavitation mode, and I'll show you in a second, but I just want to talk about the machine a little bit more before I move on, but I'll show you my results here in just a second. So what I've been doing for the last 4 weeks is I've been doing the 40K cavitation, and I've been using this nozzle, and just using this one nozzle, just using this one mode, I know it has saved me thousands of dollars. This machine is just over $200, but if you go into a spa or a clinic or things like that, you will be paying well over $1,000 for how many ever sessions you need. So I know I saved a bunch of money just with this machine. So this machine here is very cost effective if you're going for tightening, slimming, and breaking down those fat cells. Is very cost effective. So for just a little over $200, I was able to use this nozzle for the last 4 weeks. And I keep saying I'm going to share the results, but I want to tell y'all about the machine. But I would use this for 20 minutes because when you turn it on, you can set the timer. And so I always just went with the set 20 minutes as soon as it came on. And then you would set the energy. And now when I first started out, I started out at 5, and then I moved it up to 6, and then I eventually went to 7. It wants you to start just kind of ease your way into it so that you can get a feel of it, because when you use this machine, you must use this gel with this, because this is a conductive gel, and the gels conduct the ultrasound waves efficiently. And you don't want to not use this because you can, cause damage to yourself. So you have to use some type of gel with this machine. So I would put the gel on, and I'll show you here what I did. I'll put the gel on, and then I'll use this for 20 minutes. And what I would do is I would basically watch a YouTube video or watch something. I was talking on the phone one day, on all kind of different things, but I would do that for those 20 minutes until I am finished. And basically that's what I did. I would, yeah, I did it every 2 to 3 days. So I made sure, because you want to give your body time to rest in between, I made sure to not use it every day. You don't want to use it every day. So I use it about 2 times a week, and for 20 minutes at the energy of 5 to 7. Now, because you are breaking down the fat in your body in that particular area, it has to go somewhere, and it's going to go through your lymphatic system. So what I was doing all the time was making sure I drink my water. Let me drink some right now. But you want to make sure you are getting in an adequate amount of water to help with the drainage, to help with your body excreting that fat out of, because it has to go somewhere, right? Right. So you want to make sure that you are drinking an adequate amount of water when you're doing this treatment. But like you saw, I did talk to my doctor. So you definitely want to talk to your doctor first before using this type of machine, because you may have something different going on than I have. So definitely talk with your doctor before starting this type of treatment. But let's just get to the results, because I know that's what you want to see. I know that's what you're waiting for. How did this machine actually work on your body, right? Right. So I started out, and I've been working on my core through exercise as well and through diet as well. But I believe adding this machine was a game changer for me. So I started out here with the machine, and this is today. So I actually, well, you know what? Let me pause and let me go film it, and then I'll come back. Okay, hear it. No, I can hear this. Like they say, you're gonna hear a loud noise in your ear, and No, I'm talking about the noise that they say you're gonna hear, and I hear it for real. So here is my results from today. Today, same shirt. Y'all see, right? Same shirt. So this is my results. And I feel that I can see, I wish I could, I don't want, okay. Right here is where I saw it the most, in this area, as well as on my sides. I can see in that area, but I always felt like I had a little lump right there at the top of my stomach, and it's going down. It's going down. So I'm going to continue to use this machine. I'm going to continue to do it twice a week, 20 minutes from energy 5 to 7. I don't know if I'm going to go to the facial things. I don't think I'm to that point right now in my journey, but I'm definitely going to use the slimming, the cavitation piece. So, and I may even start using it right here. I'm not sure yet, but this is another area that I'm working on as well. I don't have it as much anymore, but it was, exercises help too. So don't negate that too. But yeah, I might start using it on here too. But I really have seen the difference in my stomach area. So who would I recommend this machine to? Well, anyone who is in the phase of their journey where they're now wanting to sculpt, wanting to work on specific areas. Of course, we know that diet and exercise is the ultimate way to get where we want to get. But if you want to work on specific areas without paying the high cost of going into the clinics or the salons, or not salons, is it spas, right? Right, the clinics or the spas. If you want to have a convenient at home in your privacy way to do that, I highly recommend this machine. Anyone who is dealing with loose skin, who is dealing with in the facial area, wanting to firm and tighten that area, anyone who's dealing with that, this is the machine to go. So this is my honest review of this 3-in-1 machine. Now we know that this is not a magic wand. Like I said, you still have to put in the work. And for the last almost 3 years, I have been putting in the work, but now I'm wanting something else to help me with that. So this is not a magic wand, but it will help you as you continue on your journey. So if you are interested in trying this for yourself, again, I appreciate Mychway for sending me this so that I can try it out. But if you want to try one out for yourself, you can definitely use the link down below as well as the code to get a discount off of your machine. Definitely check out the link down below as well as the code down below and try it out for yourself. Try it out for yourself. And like I said, it's not a dramatic kind of reveal or result, but over time, over the last 4 weeks, I have really noticed a difference in my abdomen area, and I am going to continue on with this. I'll continue to update you guys as I continue on with it. If you want some more information on it, or if you want to see me continue to do it, let me know. Keep me accountable. Keep me accountable. But I do appreciate Mychway for sending me this machine, because this was a game changer. This was a game changer, and like I said, I'm gonna show it again. Right here. This is the area right here that I noticed, and then also right in this area. Now I'm still working on down here. Still working on that. I have used it down here. I'm still working on it. You can kind of see that it's going down though. It's going down. Now okay, so real quick. My provider, when I did talk to him on the phone, I don't know if I ended the conversation for you at that point or not, but he was telling me that if I did want to have a tummy tuck, basically you can tell. He says normally how he can tell, or how physicians tell, is if you pinch your stomach area, that piece that's hanging down there, if you pinch it and you can feel your fingers touch, that means that that's all fat. So you can move the fat around and you can touch your fingers. So when I do it, I can't touch my fingers together. So basically what I'm saying is, if you can go like this and you can touch either side. I mean, I know I probably could get a tummy tuck, but to get it, like, I guess medically approved, I'm not sure. I'm not sure all the ins and outs with that, but he was saying that if I wanted to look into that, he would help me look into that. But I don't think I'm to that point yet that I want to do that just right now in my life, in my journey. But yeah, I don't know why I threw that out there, but yes. But cause this is another way of me, working on that area without going that route. So again, I appreciate Mychway for this machine. They do have other machines where they have like more. They have one where you can put the pads on your arms and it will slim out this area as well. Another way. So they do have other machines. So definitely check out their website for your review and to see if you like something on there. But I like it. And I am satisfied and I appreciate them. Okay, y'all. So that was a surprise that I had for the last 4 weeks. But yeah, I'll continue to work on it and continue to show you. I love you guys. Thank you guys as always. And we will chit chat in the next video or in the next vlog. God bless.